Hi there, everybody. It's Candace Rasa with Rasa Healing. I was driving home from work today and I was told through my own guides and teachers I needed to do a video for all the light bearers on this planet right now. So here I am doing an impromptu live channeling. I have the council who governs the planetary direction within the Akashic record who are stepping forward to speak about the soul evolution karmically for the healers on this planet. In addition, I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel already governing healing and communication on this planet. So bear with me. Raise your hands if you are someone on this planet who is struggling with the violence on this planet. Raise your hand if you're struggling with the environmental energy on this planet. Raise your hand if you're struggling with the natural disasters and the political upheaval and the shift and the shift and the shift of all things. Yes? So if this is you, I want to support you, and the Akashic record wants to support you in understanding the divine essence of why you are here. They discuss light bearers or light healers on this planet as people who make their own special medicine that drink it and then begin to emanate that medicine or light into the world interpersonally, from a family perspective, from a community perspective, or even more globally, right? I know that I'm here on this planet to do that work. And if you are like me and you feel like you are here and you want to do something special on this planet, listen to this message. There are 3 things that I am told in the Akasha, just channeled them today, that are so important for light bearers and healers to know during shifts and evolution on this planet. You have to know that right now we are moving to a 5th dimensional reality, and a lot of the shadow energy is coming to the surface. A lot of our pain is coming up. As healers, the pain that we experience come through a wound, right? They come through a place within our soul that has resonance in past life trauma, what I call point of injury. So tip number 1, or reality number 1, is to feel into the wound initially. And that wound can show up as grief, as anger, as frustration, as anxiety. It can show up in a lot of ways. Rumi says that the wound is where the light enters you. I want to be clear that the wound is not the light. The wound is the place, is the location where the light enters you, where the power of change comes into you. And these moments when we are triggered by the world, that is where the light is entering. And once that light enters, we're going to go to step number 2, which is take perspective, right? So step number 1 is feel into the wound, allow the energy of movement to happen for you, do the healing work on a personal level, take accountability for that. It is not about the external. It is about the internal. Do the healing work to look at why you're triggered in yourself. The second thing you can do is take perspective. And take perspective is really about looking at how that light changes you. Allow the energy of change to show up. And this could show up like compassion coming from suffering. It could come from courage coming from fear, or collective collaboration coming from anger and separation. And the energy of the planet is meant truly to trigger the healers of this planet to awaken a greater expansion around their light, to take perspective on their light. I have seen healers, there are healers on this planet where the wound kind of gets triggered and they respond back from a wounded place. The wounded place is not where the light is. It is the location where the light enters you. So the light can be evolving and can expand and can become a greater part of your medicine. The third tip that they want to talk about is the contribution piece. So we have feel into the wound, we have take perspective, and we have contribution. And contribution is what happens once your light has been expanded, what happens once you've been changed, once you've been living in your compassion, you kind of understand that there's a deeper level of compassion or hope or advocacy or whatever it is that comes out of you. The contribution piece is unique to each individual soul. However, it is most certainly about your point of gifts and talents and parts of you that are your special medicine and sauce. The contribution is about what you share on this planet. And so I invite you to consider that, because right now we need you. We need you to build the bridge. You are the bridge. We are the bridge, literally together, holding this space for many souls to cross over. And in order for us to hold that space, we have to walk our own interpersonal bridges. I'd like to read you a powerful quote or actual poem by Ruth Gendler from the Book of Qualities. Okay. And she speaks about poetically specific qualities that people can have as if they take on their own personality and individuality. And I think about this one. This is one I read a lot. I used to pin it up in my office, and it's called Power. And it's what we do with power. And we, all of us on this planet right now, have a unique power. And there's pain coming out of a lot of wounds right now. And some souls on this planet have certain coding associated with their karma to release that pain. It is so critical that the light bearers of this planet feel into their own shift around that pain and make the medicine they need to make by taking perspective and by contributing in the world. And I think that process is evolutionary, and it involves a deep, deep level of courage, an unarmed ego, and an ability to be changed and be sort of supple and soft to be changed. So here is this excerpt on power. Power made me a coat, and for a long time I kept it in the back of my closet. I didn't like to wear it much, but I always took good care of it. When I first started wearing it again, it smelled like mothballs. And as I wore it more, it started fitting better and stopped smelling like mothballs. I was afraid if I wore the coat too much, someone would want to take it, or else I would accidentally leave it in the dojo dressing room. But it has my name on it now, on the label, and it doesn't really fit anyone else. When people ask me where I found such a becoming garment, I tell them about the tailor, Power, who knows how to make coats that you grow into. First, you must find the courage to approach him and to ask him to make your coat. And then, and only then, you must find the patience inside yourself to wear the coat until it fits. So here is to you, to your power coat, to you wearing it until it fits, and to taking a deep opportunity to be changed by this planet and not being psychically, empathically reactionary to the pain on this planet. Be the healer and the light bearer that you are meant to be, shining in the special sauce that only you have. Loving on you, sending you healing from Archangel Raphael, sending you guidance and clarity from Archangel Gabriel, and sending you perspective from the Great Council of Light Bearers in the Akashic Record. Sending you so much peace from me. Bye.